We're having a laughing fit, and we're only on question one.
What's your most memorable performance? Music or otherwise?
Steady, easy, settle up. Actually, well, memorable is a lot of different, meanings. Bringing Nelson Mandela out on the stage.
That's pretty memorable.
In Cape Town and Greenpoint Stadium after I'd worked for about a year and a half on his prison number, so to turn it into a telephone number that he could donate to his foundation, and then he came out in his prison clothes, and it was like one of those moments where it's like, well, am I really here? Is this really happening? But it did, and that was an epic, memorable moment.
James Brown once wrote a song, and I just think that this is on par with some of the most brilliant lyricists of all time. He goes, thinking of losing that funky feeling, don't. And it's Hot Pants by James Brown. And he goes, thinking of losing that funky feeling, don't. I'm just going, oh man, why can't I do that? I gotta go Halston, Gucci, Fiorucci, we are family. I got them like, no, why can't I go thinking of losing that funky feeling? Don't.
Niall, I'm 10 days older than you.
Amazing. I didn't think anyone was older than me.
How do you think we survived all of this crazy industry that we've been in for 40 years or whatever it is?
I can only speak for myself, but I got a feeling you're the same, dude. I love it. I mean, I really love it. I love the challenge of solving problems, whatever they may be. It's probably why I'm a producer and a songwriter and not just an instrumentalist. I want to wake up and say, I have to fix something. Mm-hmm. I started out young as an activist. I was socialized to care about other people. That's sort of my calling. It makes me, every day I know I have something to do. I don't ever really know what my own favorite song of my own is. Mm-hmm. But what would you say your favorite song of mine is?
Well, I think people choose songs because the moment in time for them as well. So for me, I Want Your Love, which was like, I think it was 1979, maybe. Annie and I had sort of been in this band that was breaking up, and Annie and I were kind of breaking up. And even though it's like, seems like an effortless, great track, I felt like it had a bit of sort of melancholy in it.
I dreamt that song. It's the only composition in my life where I dreamt every single note. The thing that's really bittersweet is that I was dreaming about my current girlfriend's best friend, who I had fallen in love with. I used to sleep with manuscript paper next to my bed. So I'd have these ideas and I'd write down motifs, just little ideas. But that song, when I woke up, the whole score was there. So I sat there for about an hour and a half and I wrote out the entire score, the strings, every single thing, the horns. The only thing in that song that I did not dream were the strings going up an octave when the horns do the similar line when they go. So the concert master suggested, hey Niall, how about we go up an octave when they play that? And I went, great idea.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, every single note in that thing I dreamt. I think that the reason why we're doing Meltdown is because I've seen so many cool bands. Every time I get a chance to go out, or somebody sends me a demo, or I get to sneak in and sneak out, like I did that night when David Bowie and I snuck into a club and then snuck out. I like to sneak into places and just see people doing what they do naturally. Yeah. Because I think that we really do this for the people. I mean, that's what my heart tells me. So I think that the reason why, we're in this meltdown situation together is because I want to bring something interesting and cool and new to the people, and I want to see how they react to it. So, I'm thrilled, man, to play with you. This is like so super cool.
So much fun. First time ever we've played guitar
I know.
together on the stage.
Weird, right?
Yeah, weird. And I think it's going to be fab.
Cool.
As the Beatles would say.